You might want to go ahead and check your calendar, because it's DV Doomsday, and Chris Gore is aiming his BFG at Doom. Plus, what do you get when you mix Harrison Ford and an IT guy's hero complex? Well, you get the new movie Firewall. And finally, we have a brand new MySpace Girl of the Week challenger. Gentlemen, warm up your voting fingers. And now for a program that can go months without watering, it's Attack of the Show!
Pick up on this.
Yeah! What to say?
Yeah, actually.
All right, here we go. This is a look at our next MySpace Girl contender. Let's take a look at Dawn.
Hi there, I'm Dawn. I am one of you, and I am going to show you why. It's my collection of Transformers here. My favorite piece is Megatron. In the box, I couldn't pass it up. The new Star Wars Transformers, which was the best idea in the world. My Little Ponies, because I am a child of the 80s and I'm a girl. My dad's a rocket scientist for NASA, and he got me into Star Trek. I have my little figures here from when I was a kid. They can just sit right here and go along with me all day long. My Xbox 360. Let me just tell you, you need to play King Kong. I have an 8-bit Nintendo, and I have a Super Nintendo here. About 400 movies. Boy, where do I begin on that? The first issue of Astonishing X-Men, and it's signed by Joss Whedon. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm just sitting here reading my EGM in my fabulous Phoenix bathroom. I do enjoy making very elaborate costumes for Halloween. I made an Emma Frost costume and a Poison Ivy costume. I showed up at the Barnes & Noble in Burbank, and there just happened to be a girl dressed up like Robin, and her boyfriend was there dressed up like Batman. We clearly have to fight. Some of my hobbies are jumping on trampolines. Yeah, I'm definitely not normal. Get ready, because here it all comes.
Excellent hobbies, Kim. .com/ask us, and you can chat with us in our IRC chat room, chat.g4tv.com. Very important, joining us today is the very lovely Dawn. It's our MySpace Girl Pick of the Week, everybody.
Hey!
Come on now. Woo! Dawn, how you doing over there?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm talking about Transformers, and I'm talking about lots of different video games.
Wow.
And I'm talking about Star Trek, a little bit.
I can hear ruined Logitech keyboards across the nation as she mentions chatting about Transformers. That's fantastic.
No kidding, yeah.
Dawn, thank you for that. We're going to be chatting it up with you later in the show, so enjoy. She looks very comfy on the gamer sack there.
She is a lovely girl, that Dawn.
Yeah. Someone's getting in the top 8. Coming up after the break, that's the next Attack of the Show. Look, I never thought a girl would beat me at the old Mine's Bigger contest, but when I got a look at our MySpace Girl's computer, whoo! Telling you, you'll see that. But right now, joining us from the deep recesses of nerddom is the very lovely and incredibly talented, you're going to see, the current Attack of the Show MySpace Pick of the Week. It's Dawn. Hello, Dawn.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Glad to finally have you here on the old sack.
Quite a reception.
I gotta figure out a better way to intro you. The question on everybody's mind is, are you really as nerdy as you appeared to be last week? Because
I really am.
There was a lot of, oh, this is clearly her boyfriend's house, or she called up her creepy old uncle that collects Transformers. And
no, first of all, I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a Valentine, so,
See, gentlemen, that's how you fish.
I don't
there.
actually.
That's called fishing. Really.
Those are all mine. Every single thing in that house is mine. I've collected over the years. I mean, I started as a kid, kind of with toys from the 80s, Transformers, various things, Strawberry Shortcake even, My Little Pony. Got to be a little girly, you know, but yeah, I mean, it's just grown, and I very much enjoy everything that Hasbro puts out and a lot of other toy companies.
Very nice.
You know.
To be honest, I zoned out the moment you said you didn't have a boyfriend, because then I'm thinking about the next, hey, what's going on
yeah,
tonight?
I don't.
I have to ask about your special talent that you showed last week. I don't know if you remember. I know it's been kind of a daze since you got picked, but there was something involving action figures being stuffed into the bra region.
I had Picard nice and close.
Boldly going where every man would love to go.
Absolutely, right?
He's there, snug as a bug. Now, is there a method to this madness? Is there a technique like...
I think... wow.
Because I've been trying to... Look,
big figure from Halo.
I go big whenever I decide to do something. And I'm
really? So we are going out later then.
I'm just trying to think, absolutely. Where, I mean, is there...
My grandma's
do you always go feet first, or...?
I usually go, well, feet first, but do you want to... Okay.
No, by all means.
Well, I think he's beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, very.
And a handsome, lovely. I would go this way, though, because probably he wants to put his face in there. So I think that that's probably the best way to do it.
Yes, he does, Don. That's exactly what he wants to do. All right, there's someone out there.
Riker likes to.
We have to get to the business of this little bad boy here, which is there's someone that thinks that you should actually be reserved. From the great beyond is the PC junkie and elite hacker Heather, the current attack of the show, MySpace Girl of the Week. Heather, thanks for coming on the show.
What's up?
Yeah, we got two or three guys out there. Love the MySpace Girl of the Week. It's interesting. I went to bed one night. I watch the poll all the time. I'm constantly monitoring it.
Yeah.
I want to know what's up. It was like Dawn had a 80-something% or whatever. You were hovering around 20 or so. I come up the next morning. All of a sudden, man, like a dark horse coming from behind, you had almost 100% of the vote. And not only is that mathematically impossible, it just seems improbable. And I'm wondering, do you have any idea why this might be, Heather?
Yeah, well, we came up with a little exploit for it, and it's pretty ingenious, actually. So
a little exploit, a little exploit.
Yeah.
What was your exploit, Heather?
Well, you guys didn't have much to counterattack it, but basically it's just a little HTML code, and it submits my my vote by 4 times, and then each of those frames submits another 4 times, so it just multiplies by 4 over and over and over and over again. So I was told it got about 70,000 votes or so.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you cheated and hacked our poll to come on the show.
Well. Somewhat, yeah. It's kind of fair game.
Good for you.
Well,
Good for you.
It's fair game.
No, any other contest in the world, you might get disqualified, but here on Attack of the Show, that makes you hot.
Oh, okay.
It's like, oh, wow, you're a hacker. That's great.
Yeah.
Where did you get the skills required for this?
I don't know. I took it. It was pretty easy, honestly. I don't consider myself a hacker, but I mean, you guys didn't have anything in place to stop us.
No. And we have a little competition for you as well. I don't know if you've heard of Christina.
I haven't. I just did about 20 minutes ago. So.
Well, Christina's out there, and she seems to think that you should be resigned as the current Attack of the Show MySpace Girl.
That's cool.
So let's have a little peek at your contender, Christina, and see what she has.